For database, as I told, we are going to use Firebase. If you don't have an account on Firebase, just create it. We are going to use its free version, so you don't have to pay anything. Add a project name. I am writing Penguin. You can choose one represent. You continue. Default account. Create project. It will create project forms for a while. Till then, let's download the libraries required for this Firebase. So in the terminal, first thing you have to install is pip install Firebase admin. Press enter. As I already installed it, it's saying requirement already satisfied. Once you have downloaded this Firebase admin privately, we will be using it here. First thing, we have to import Firebase admin. Then we have to use its credential vector and auth credential and auth classes. Our project is ready. Let's get started. First thing we will be doing is go to project settings, then service accounts. Then go to database secrets, manage service account information. Then click on these three dots and manage keys. Click on add key, create new key, JSON, create. Download it. You can close this page. We will be using that key, so import that file here. Paste here. Relative path. Create a variable. Use the credentials dot certificate method, and here pass the path from the JSON key. After that, we have to use Firebase link dot initialize app and pass this created variable here. We have linked our application with Firebase database, and this following tutorial is responsible. This following tutorial is our project name for database. Now for authentication purpose, here we have to modify some settings. get started. So here we have to select the providers for authentication. First, we have to use email password. You can add other providers also, like login with Google. I'm not doing it right now, but you can do it. There are other options also. So first we have given email and password provider. Now we have to write some code here to check the authentication. If st button create my account, means if user clicked on that button or create my, then we have to create user to pass the variable user auth dot create user, and email of user will be this email. Password for user will be this password, and the user ID, UID will going to be username. This will be unique for each user. If this functions run successfully, then it means the account is created successfully. So we can just write or use success method of Streamlit and just say account created successfully. After that, we can use this markdown function and tell user that please log in using your email and password. Then this is a dot balloons function. This will show balloons on our screen. Let's check them out. Rerun, go to sign up page and write some email address. I'm writing some random email format address and set. So it should be of minimum 6 characters, I guess. And then enter your username, let's say Paul. Create my account. Okay, this is an invalid link. So @gm.com. Let me check for this. Yeah, account created successfully. And as you can see, this is showing in green color because I have used that success method of Streamlit. There are so many methods like this st.warning that will print the text in yellow. This color will be yellow for that, and danger function for printing it or showing red color here. So you can explore them on Streamlit documentation. And then a markdown. This is also way to print text. And that balloon function which you see, just show balloons over there. Let's try login through this email address. Just click on the login button and click login. So we had not defined anything for this login. I'm going to create a function for this login button. Right here. I named it as app function. What it will do is it will try to get the user by email. It will do the authentication look, and if we have a user with that email and password, then it will print the user ID here. You can remove it also, and Otherwise it will say just login failed. We have to call it this function here. Here we have an onClick parameter and pass the function name here. So whenever user clicks on login button, it will call this app function and it will check the user email and password, and let's run it. Okay, so we have to comment this Firebase admin.initial app. We just have to run it one time. We run now, check for that website email address we created, as.@gmail.com, password. After I click login, it shows nothing like login failed. So it means now I'm logged in successfully. I can just write login successful. Okay, whenever I click on login, it says login successful. Let's try with another email ID and now check it. It should say login failed. Yeah, login failed. So far it's working perfectly and we are able to log in. We are able to create our account successfully. And in the next part, we will be learning how to keep the state same. Like right now, I am logged in, but whenever I go to another page and then come back, I have to log in again. Since the state is not keeping constant, it changes every time I went to another page. So for keeping that constant, we will be using session state method in Streamlit.